Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. That is a turbo in my game. Alright. Let me make a Discord announcement. Carlos, yes. Hey, Lua. Alright, cool. We should be good to go now. Alright. So, I've been working a lot on drivers and summoning. We did, hey, Mesh. Hey, Clap. So you can summon drivers. Looks pretty awesome in my opinion. Yeah, to get a haircut. Summon drivers. You can swap between drivers and bot buildings. You can build like normal, but then you can also easily swap between drivers like this. You can upgrade drivers same way you would update or upgrade other things. You can see it boosts their stat. Drivers have a quality as well, same like with parts. And then you'll be able to re-roll their stats, like the stat rolls. So you can see like this one is really good. This one has 30% to wave, 13% to bodies, 27% to laser. But then each stat is, you know, it rolls it for that bot, and depending on like how much quality it has, how many stars, it dictates how many stat rolls it'll get. So 4 and 5 stars get 3 stat rolls. 3 and 2 get 2, and 1 star just gets 1. Yes, and it's pretty cool. And then additionally, so when you go in battle, this is pretty goofy, but when you go in battle, it'll show your bot here, and just when you start, or show your driver here just when it starts, and then they'll hide in your bot basically. It's pretty goofy. And then when you use your ability, they they poke out for a second. But it's fun. So what we're going to be working on right now is first getting this ability button to actually look good. Then we're going to, I think, add or start making some new abilities. Yes, my real name is Leaf. X to all weapons. Yeah, so the ones that are broad, like all weapons and bodies, have like just inherently worse stats than the specific ones. The specific ones are double what the body ones are. You didn't know that, Metas? Yeah, my real name is Leaf. How did you not know that? That's crazy. Hey, Alto. Yeah. But yeah, so like, for example, 6% to bodies versus 12% to zippy. This is a specific, this is a general. So the general one is, well, I guess the specific one is double the general. But this one would be really good for the zippy body specifically. So like if I were to equip Zippy, it would give me more than it normally would. You get the point, actually, but yeah. Does my studio look like this? It's the new studio, whatever. I don't know. New studio UI, yeah. Yeah, even though I have beta features turned off, and I have gone in and turned this off before, it like re-enabled itself. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing I think making this UI first, the ability button, and then we're gonna actually code up some new abilities. So if anyone has suggestions on abilities that they want to see in the game, do let me know, and we can potentially get it in the game. Right now we need everyone's but the noobs. The noob is just that heal ability that you saw. Our UI is just images. What do you mean? Like the part icons? These are images, yeah. Same thing, like these are images as well, these part icons. Dude, I don't use Snap. The laser planet. Oh yeah, I remember that. Retention, not so much. How much time did it take for you to get an RDC invite? What do you mean? Like, wait, yeah, actually, do you mean like my first invite ever, or like each year? How long does it take? Like, when do they send out the invites? That kind of thing, or what do you mean? Okay, so let's go down to, it'll be UI, features, battle, components, battle bar. I'd say probably hold off an A Eternal. Okay. So let's code up this ability button. What I'm thinking is we use the NPC's icon along with kind of a square looking thing. Go from there. Fastest way to progress in scripting. Script. Just code. Figure it out. Make goals. Okay. I'll say image equals sup, hey doggy. Sup doggy. Yes. Yeah, I think it's a good feature. I think it's gonna be a huge a very like a primary monetization actually, because it's like the whole gacha system. So is the building menu a viewport frame? This is actually workspace. So if actually I can't really show you, but everything here is workspace. Yeah, subdoggy. Like the way you get abilities, they're tied to the NPCs, and you have to summon them. I don't know if you're here for last stream or not. And then each NPC has like unique ability and stats that go with it, and you can like upgrade them and that kind of thing. and then you equip your driver like so. Each driver has a unique ability, but right now they all just have the one ability. And then when you use the ability, they kind of pop out. But we're gonna make some abilities this stream. Yeah, dude, viewports suck. That's why. Is the summon animation a viewport? No, it is not. This is not a viewport. It's actually just in front of your camera. Like if I zoom in, you can see it clips with my character. But yeah, no viewport. Because we also have particle emitters and that kind of thing, which are really annoying to do. Not using if you're using purely UI, you literally need to like either find a library that already has 2D particle emitters, or yeah, it is actually the workspace. Yeah. Okay, so for this button, a freeze ability, that could be cool. They also, I feel like, need to be somewhat thematic, maybe like barely thematic. Like so we need one for Builderman, one for Boy Scout, one for Carlos, one for Boss, and the ability's power budget is based on their rarity. So like Noob's ability is really lame and whatever, because it's a noob, it's a common. But then Boss's ability should be, you know, impactful, quite impactful. Yeah. So not use this. That's still in development. I don't think so. How to... What was I using props for? Has battle started. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. But I think every game has some element of it, so I'm not too worried about it. And what I'm actually do instead, use a slide out frame. So I'm gonna do yeah, exactly. I don't know how to share name, but E is just React create element. And I actually don't think I like doing it, but it was recommended to do that. But I realized that it kind of screws with the type checking, unless I'm like setting it up wrong. Yeah, it's good to have it in mind, but don't fall into the trap of optimizing when you don't need to. I think it's better to recognize things like that need to be optimized. So like, for example, something that's being ran every frame is inherently going to be what am I trying to say? Performance heavy. Are you sick of the default VS Code thing? I like it. I'm used to. What is going on here? There we go. It's called Gen Rojo Tree, Wes. Yeah, that's a good point, Mash. Yeah, get something that's releasable in like 2 months max, I would say. Let's just see. Oh. Shown. Battle started and I can't type. And you have not used your ability. Okay, so that didn't work. Great. Set a frame size from to shown. Capital S. See, this is what I meant. Like, if I were to not use E here, it would catch this. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if, like, but it was literally, like, recommended. I don't know if I'm doing this wrong. I need to, like, type. Like, what actually is the type of create element? Create element fun. And where's this defined? Not exported, are you kidding me? Okay, so, oh, that's so dumb. So that does work. I just need to add this. Which I would assume E would already be type of this since I'm setting it equal to that. But it's not. So that's kind of absurd actually, but that's good to know. That actually fixes it. Doesn't React have its own types? Yes, but it wasn't exporting this, the create element function. Unless I was missing it. Like, yeah, it's not actually exporting the function types. Not really interested in trying it out. I'm a noob, TBH. Yeah, so this is gonna be my best bet. It works. And it's not like it actually is whatever, the whole, like, typing and all that doesn't actually impact, like, runtime. Bro. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay. So then on the ability frame, let's do... Hey, Lando. Let's add the, what's it called? Driver icon. Well, it's actually part icon. They're reused. Hello, Hayden. That's what I do at NA internal. I actually have a whole video on that specifically, so. My most recent tutorial video. Spaghetti monster is crazy. Okay. We have driver. Driver. This. Yeah. No, I don't do missions. I think that's correct. Yeah. Yeah. You play any sports? I mean, I did in like high school. No, it's my full-time job. Hi, Denny. Hello, Joy. Sounds like a Norwegian name, yeah. Did I used to? In high school, yeah. Anywhere from like 4 to 8 jazz. Fishing. Let's go like something like that. I think how to do X and Y question. I think the worst is how do I script? How can I get to this level or whatever? When it's like, I don't know, dude, just do it. Like, you know, like. Why did that not work? Upset. Thanks, Chibi. How long you been on this? It's been too long, honestly. You should not spend this long on a Roblox game. But I'm having fun. Oh, I flipped these around. It's been like, what, 5 months? Way too long. Way too long. But it's been fun. I agree, Jazz. The max you should spend on a Roblox game before release is 3 months. Fully agree with you there. Yeah, this is a solo project. How does Scrivener's band do? I mean, yeah, that's funny. Is this fine? Like, is this good enough for the usability button? Like, does it need to be anything more than this? Does this look bad? Thoughts? What are you asking? I'm asking, is this good enough for the ability button? Or do I need to do more? Just the cancel button. Uh-oh. I don't know. It's fun. Let's not overcomplicate it. Unless could add a drop shadow here. And could do like A0. I'll put it slightly down. And do Z index 2. See what that looks like. Okay, never mind. That literally does nothing because it's just a square. Okay. Unless. Yeah, Jazz, literally everything for this game. Literally everything. Okay, yeah, that looks horrible. Never mind. If we had blurs, it would look good, but we don't have blurs. Yeah, no, nothing. All the models, all the UI, all the programming, sound, or I guess I don't make the sounds, but I just find them. Animations, VFX. Yes. Okay. Let's get a new ability going. The characters are real or raycasted. Neither. So everything, it's a completely custom physics engine. That means I don't have raycasting. And I don't use like is part touching part because that's not how the physics engine works. It's its own, it's its own thing. I'll show you what I mean. When I click battle, you can see down here, this is a real representation of what's actually happening in math on my physics engine. So then I can step forward. I forget what I did. N? Yeah, N is step forward. And then you can see, you can kind of see projectiles sometimes. It goes pretty quick, so it's kind of hard to see it sometimes, but this is what's actually happening behind the scenes, is this screen down here. What is that? This is the physics engine for the game. This is how the game was originally made. Like all the math and everything is for this 2D representation, and then I basically map the 3D objects from this representation here. So like what you see here is just a representation of this, and this is just a representation of math. Looks helpful. It has been extremely helpful, yeah. Yeah. And then the end result is beautiful. Make a tutorial on that? I don't know if that's possible. I don't even know what the tutorial would be. How to make a physics engine in Roblox? I don't know if many people would find that useful. I don't think anyone should make a physics engine in Roblox. You don't use studio properties, you do it all in scripts. What do you mean by that? Like the physics engine, everything is just math, yeah. Okay, let's come up with a new ability. For you do Builderman. Include lifetime support. What should Builderman's ability be? Defense ability? That makes sense. We could do like healing a bit. That's what the previous ability does though. That's kind of boring. I use React in this project, although I've used Fusion in previous projects. Drop hammer from the sky. Okay, the thing is, I don't want... The ability should not do damage. The ability should not do damage. They should be utility based. Yeah, nothing is in StarterGui because it's all, everything is created in code. What if you made, what if he built a wall in front of your bot? There would be like a one direction wall, because we gotta think there's gonna be more, like a lot more drivers later on. Build the brick wall. How would that be beneficial though? Because it would, I don't know. I think it would be beneficial. Well, it would block like an ability. These animations are just from the Roblox store, or whatever. parry. I feel like parries would be very good though. I think too specific, Pebble. Add a Gatling gun? I probably will. Eradicates. So what if it's just like this? You have a bot. You have a different bot. Cool. The ability would just provide a shield that looks like this. Like a force field shield. And it would block one ability. But it only blocks from this direction. Like you could still get hit this way and it would deal damage. Drop a banana peel. Kind of funny. Make the abilities upgradable, so stronger. They will be. I don't think it would be a reflect. I think reflect is probably too strong for this early of a driver. Not bad qualified. Maybe for a different driver though. What driver? For Builderman right now. Speed up weapons. I think that would be good for a different one. Yeah, it should be a somewhat mid move. Somewhat mid ability. Build the wall. I do think a wall would be cool. Okay, let's do wall. Okay, will it? Okay, here's a question though. Would it be like a force field around your bot, or would it be a literal wall, like a physical wall that gets placed that like the bots can interact with? Like earthbending? Wait, so it comes up from the ground? Wait, that'd actually be kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I agree how to, but I think, I don't know. Let's just test it and find out. Brick bending. Yeah, let's just make a wall appear from underground and like poke out. I feel like it'd be funny. And then like, yeah, I think it would last a few seconds. And I think like it would interact with the bot. So like, say you're right next to someone, you could, like, it would go up. You know what I mean? So let's try that. Brick bending. All right. Let's create a new ability. Submit this first. Okay. Let me just get rid of like all of this stuff because we don't need it. Fall from air with the parachute. Okay. Then let's name symbol to be brick wall. Cool. And then get rid of this, get rid of this. I don't know, Denny. I haven't really had to like mess around with it much, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're gonna have to add a physical object. So we need like an activation point. So bots. Yeah, in Blender. I'm horrible at Blender though, but we've had some fun times in Blender on stream. That's big brain, Pebble. Do a Blender stream. We've done a little bit on Blender. There's a stream not too long ago that I was doing stuff. Do this. we get the activation cord to be position. Do we want to go so in front of the bot, right? Okay. And it will come from the ground. So we need to go like something like this. This won't be exact because we need to get the furthest point forward. So actually, let's do this. Body info equals body is the actual object. We need data body dot part. Why is that failing? Okay, with that type. Bro, shut up. Or part data. What socks do you have? I got some white Adidas socks. Body info will be parts. Get bird ID. I'll go furthest forward point. 4.0. Nodes. No, physics dot vertices. X. Do. Okay. So we'll get the furthest point forward on the bot. So basically what I just did is there's many different bot shapes, right? Many different bot shapes. You know, some look like this, some look like this. Whatever. Some look like I don't even know. Like this. I'm getting the furthest x coordinate forward, assuming the bot's moving this way. That's what this is doing. And then we need to then check which way the bot is moving. So we then need to take furthest forward point multiplied by the bot's direction. So times equals self bot dot dir. Okay. Dir is either 1 or -1. And then we need to add a offset. So let's make a constant wall offset and say it's, I don't know, 4 for now. DevX it. I don't think you can DevX 10K. Okay. I think it's 30K Robux is the minimum. It used to be 100K. Okay. And then we need to create a new object. So this will be a... Let me think. This will be... Oh, actually, I don't know why all my battle parts in here. I mean, it actually makes sense because they are classes. Maybe why are these not in here? Let me look at... Due to my blind, thank you. Vertices. Okay, so now we need to map out the vertices of the wall. Like Chandel? I don't know about that. So... Starting with the bottom left, I think? I don't think it actually matters, but... Say the wall is 2.5 tall. It'll be 5 tall. Like that. Okay. Well, we should really do this. Local wall width. Local wall height, and then we can do this. Like that. And then we can create the wall. So local wall will be polygon.new vertices. We need a density, friction, and if it's static. And it is static. So we need density and friction. Density will be the same as the body density. Friction will be body friction. Static will be true. Okay. In what type of situations or games do you suggest using custom physics engine? Pretty much none. I think I had a very specific reason for it, but like, I don't know if there's any other games on Roblox that would require completely custom physics engine. TBH. Why did you? Multiple different reasons. Like, I don't think I need to multiply by dir here. Basically, my reasons were for performance, replication, replayability, deterministic. Basically all of those. Like, for example, I can literally replay the battles by going to my profile, looking at my attacks, and replaying it. And I'll replay basically what happened earlier. And this is all possible because I'm using my own physics engine. And it's also possible to then share battles as well in your clan. So if I go attacks, share to clan, now anyone in my clan can watch the battle. That's kind of the same thing. But additionally, since everything is my own physics engine, the server doesn't need to actually do anything. So this is what it looks like on the client. If I switch to server, which I don't actually know how to do anymore, there is nothing on the server. What's this button? Okay. Because the server just does math, and they just know based off of the math who wins. So there's no need to replicate. So if I do, what's the button? Performance stats, you can see my network received is essentially 0. Because there's no need for the constant replication that physics has. Yeah. And like, let's say there's 20 people in a lobby, you'd have to then be replicating those 20 battles to everyone. But now that's not needed. You just view the battle that you want and run it through the physics engine that you like under the same conditions, and it will give you the same result because it's deterministic. How to use Rojo for multiplayer games? Typically what you do is you change the way your code executes depending on the place ID. Is what I've done in the past. So, like, if it's lobby, then we're initializing the lobby services or whatever based off the place ID. Otherwise, we're initializing these other things. Don't try and make multiple repositories for each place. Keep everything in the same repository and just make the code react differently depending on place ID. Okay, so we create a wall. And then we need to add it to the physics engine, set the tag. Collision group. Okay, we'll have to figure out what collision group we want. I guess it would just be the default, would it not? Which means we don't need to provide it. So let's just try we add the wall. Yes, okay. And we do self.wall equals wall. We define wall polygon. I think it's getting there, yeah. I made you cry. So then we have the activation chords. So then what we do is we do wall or self.wall set position, activation chords, and then inside of update we have T. So we're gonna want to give this some sort of velocity. So what we can do is just say I've seen Sora too. I've seen some videos on it, yeah. Pretty crazy. Interdimensional cable. Okay, I guess we don't need to do the set position function because we manually do that. Okay. Guess this should be a vector 2. If time is greater than 3, then we destroy, which self.battle object. Okay. Does this have a destroyer? I don't think so. Okay. Okay. Probably for now, Chloe. Yeah, kind of moved on to some new things. Up there. Use Figma. You're talking about this, right? That's where I do all my UI. Okay. And then we need to strike. Okay, right here. Bots. Ability will be local driver. If no driver, we return. Or driver is null. Driver info is drivers. Driver dot driver ID. Something like this. Dude, what the fuck? Shut up. Okay. Welcome back. Okay. So we get driver info, which is fine. Type driver info. And then driver info dot ability. Hey Viac. It's just whenever I feel like it, name squared. There's some things I just can't work on stream. But there are some things that are like a lot easier to work on stream. Which is why a lot of the times I'm doing UI related things on stream, because I feel like it's pretty mindless. But I'm almost never doing like back-end stuff on stream, because I can't like read chat and think at the same time. Ability used. So we can pass in the ability here. Ability ID will be a string. Oh God. Okay, and then in here we have ability ID, and we pass that into init ability. Down here we pass in ability ID. Wait, what? If we have, what is bot.ability? Can you monetize YouTube streams? You can, but every single one of mine gets demonetized because of the music I play. You have 10 cell added? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. This is the actual... Okay. Well, what are the odds this work? This works. I would say 0. And we actually need the debug menu for this. Okay. Odds of this working, essentially 0. Okay. So we have something. We had something over there. Oh, right. The model doesn't exist. Okay. Let me just create a model really quick. I don't know how tall this needs to be. I'm just gonna call that good. We're gonna anchor it. We're gonna can't go, we can touch wall. Oops. Ability. Okay. So there is something that appears, but it doesn't actually move, which is interesting. Why? Oh. We need to add the bot's position. Most games will sponsor for the first like 2 weeks, and then home recs will do the rest. Okay, so technically it did kind of work. I don't know why it's not moving up, but we're creating a wall. See how my bot gets stuck there, and then the wall goes away. I don't know why it's not moving up though. Trying to figure that out. Nice blue room. Update. Yeah, I think it's too close to. Do regional pricing. I personally haven't used it yet, so I don't know, but like from what they say, it's better. Yeah, Brad, there is. You need to get the plugin Lua language server here, and click this, and then you have access to workspace and that kind of stuff. Yeah, you may need to enable it in the Lua language server settings in your extension settings in VS Code as well, though. Okay, so why are we not getting the update signal? Anyone know? I feel like it's because we actually do need to use set position. Because I bet the centroid isn't actually updating. What do you think about Rojo? It works. That's what I use. Let me actually look. Is the polygon set position? Yeah, because there's this whole transform, which actually impacts the centroid. Which is probably... I've heard Argon is an alternative that supports back syncing, I think. I honestly have not used it, so... And I don't really ever need to interact with studio instances with my workflow right now. So I don't... And Rojo just works for me, so I haven't felt the need to switch. So, I'm gonna check. I'm pretty sure if things are... Yeah, if they're static, then velocity is irrelevant. So we have to manually do it, which is fine. For the most part, Jazz, yeah. I did everything in Tower Defense RNG except for most of the models. Most of the models I commissioned, but some of the maps and that kind of stuff I did end up just making. Yeah, I like a 2 playground. Let's just try doing this. Oh. Because we need to do that. I think I was setting the wrong thing. It's just Lua language server right here. And then you do need to, in your extension settings, turn on. It's like all the way at the bottom. Somewhere in here. Plug in right here. You need to enable it. Okay, let's see if that works now. Alright. Now hopefully the wall actually goes up. Okay. That's too short. It was moving. Like, that's actually good. That was actually good. We do this. 12. Offset. We can do it instead. And then the velocity needs to be much higher. Velocity like 4. And then let's do y is self.wall.position.y. If y is greater than or equal to wall height divided by 2, then turn. And then actually let me do this. Local pause is this, but then we need to clamp y. Vector2 dot new. I'll do pause dot x, pause dot y, and then math dot min pause y comma wall height divided by 2. Savage, in your default project JSON, delete the stuff under workspace. Actually 3 seconds seems... Okay, let's see what that does. Close. I think that should have started lower. Pause. Yeah, it's exactly it's exactly like the cat's mobile game. So you build bots. Right now we're working on the actual drivers. Equip weapons to them. Whatever, there's gadgets as well. Right now we're working on the drivers, working on a new ability for one. But you can kind of see I use this ability here. The wall pop up. Okay. It's interesting that oh, we have an error. Yeah, it's not out yet. It's coming soon. Coming soon. I have high hopes for it. There's nothing really like it on Roblox. Like, what was the error I just had? Ill with offset? Haven't done the monetization yet. Haven't worked on Defender's Depot in years. Oh, I know what my issue is. I only have the one bot's driver location set up. Let's just go back to doing. Okay. So this should disappear, but it's not for whatever reason. Oh. Because we're early returning right here. Suppose we should do it here. And ability. Okay, I think it needs to like not last quite that long. But it kind of works. It kind of works. I think it needs to be like quicker. And not last so long. So I'm gonna actually like probably double this TBH. And then do, let's do, I don't want this to last so long. Thanks, Ozzy. Appreciate it. Yeah, it still needs to be way faster. We could add acceleration too, because right now we just have velocity. Like, that's not bad. But I do think maybe some acceleration would be nice. That. And then you guys remember this formula from your physics classes? Wait, that's not even correct. That would work. We need to increase the velocity. We need to have velocity here. If I'm thinking about this correct. Yeah. Because the acceleration will add to acceleration. Yeah, okay. And then, so here we need to do velocity, the vector 2. Velocity is wall velocity. And then we do local or self dot velocity is wall acceleration times dt. I believe. Yep. And then self wall position is self dot velocity times dt. But I don't know. Let's try it. That might accelerate way too quick. Yeah, dt is for delta, correct. And maybe that was fine. Delta is the frame time. I'm sure G should not be used. Just use a module script. Okay, maybe slightly faster still. Honestly, it's pretty good. A little buggy, but yeah. Yeah. I do think we're gonna have to. Okay, this is gonna be really bad, but let me try something real quick and see if it actually helps. Yeah, just bear with me. I don't know if this will work or not, though. I know this is terrible code, but just hold on. Brick, wall. Ugh. I was thinking about something like that, Gecko, actually. Okay. There's a chance that this actually helps a lot. It seems like it is. Yeah, okay, that does help a lot. I will clean that up. Not right this second, but... yeah. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. So let's get the model actually moving. I like doing things alone. Okay. And then oh right, okay. How do I actually set this? Well, we need the battle scene, so maybe we should pass to this. Something like this. And then inside of battle scene, this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that my biggest issue is I don't like having to tell people what to do or like, well, I have no problem telling people what to do. It's more so like I don't want to waste my time like explaining the thought process in my head. Like, I don't know if that makes sense or not. Or like, I don't want to have to tell them what specifically to work on. I want them to know what I want them to work on, which I know doesn't make any sense. But... and then like, it'll come out not looking how I wanted it to look. Does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah. Well. Okay, we'll make that look better. Just, I want to see it like actually function. I mean, it definitely works. What's the big flashing ball? That's when someone has a Tesla. The debug menu doesn't like it. Yeah, I think we need to make the height a lot smaller. It seems very OP. Okay, more like that. Yeah, I think that's better. Because the previous one, it was like throwing them over your bot, like guaranteed. This... Like... This is better, okay. Oh, wait. Actually, yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Okay, now let's do the actual animation for it. Or the build animation, get the actual model looking decent. I'm thinking there's going to be like 3 stages of the wall. And it'll be like a brick building being... Or brick wall being built. Rather than it being like a smooth animation up, the actual model itself will just always be in that final state, but then it'll look like bricks are being built on it, if that makes sense. Screen shake when it goes up? We could do that too. Yes, fortified. Exactly how it's being handled. And it's not even a recalculation, it just, the server calculates it right then. It only calculates it after it gets the match ended signal, or the player leaves, or all abilities have been used. Okay. So we need a brick. Hello, AO. Would this be studs, do you think? Unbuild like Legos. Dev, yes. I was thinking it would just like crumble, like kind of poof out. I mean, we could probably just use normal bricks for this, right? Maybe. Like there is literal brick. It just the brick texture. Nothing wrong with attributes. A lot of people use attributes a lot. Doesn't fit, yeah, I agree. I think I'm gonna do the inlets. We're gonna do something like that. The X pattern. Whoa. What does glue even look like? I don't think so. Okay, let's just start building it and see what it ends up looking like. What the hell? That was weird. 5. Oh, I'm gonna change the colors in a bit. So they won't all be the same color, just give me a sec. How old am I? I'm 24. That was 19. No, 24. I know, I do look very young. Way too unaligned. You gotta think about it though, it's gonna be viewed at this angle. So it's gonna be like, I don't know, we'll see. How long do you think Roblox Dev will be good for? I mean, I plan on doing it for the foreseeable future. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I see it similar to YouTube. And I don't think YouTube is going anywhere. AI? Alright, something like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select certain ones to be like, this will happen at stage 1 of the cycle. These will all be named 1. These will be named 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And I'm just doing this for fun, Bubble. No need for donations. Nice. Name this bricks. And then we need like a some VFX. But we can do that after we get this actually in. Oh, go to the old one. Hierarchy, select children. Let's Anchor these. Good. Great. I want to see how many lines support that. I was gonna say, I think we're getting close to 40k. We just passed 40k. Hype. Almost at 7k subs. Hype. Yeah, I gotta make more tutorial videos. I'm on the side quest of getting 100k subs. I feel like if I just kept making... If I made a tutorial video like every other week, I feel like it'd be easy. Unnecessary, John. Would not recommend. I'm disjointed. I'm not on strict. I'm on like the in-between mode. Cause strict was just super annoying. And it would just be wrong like half the time. I'm on I don't know what I'm on. There's like an in-between mode, but I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Super chewy. Local current year would be the lifetime of it, whatever the lifetime is, which I don't even have defined. Lifetime, second, or I guess build time. Which I actually have no idea what it is because it's like just acceleration math. I'm just gonna guess and we're just gonna do what looks right. Self.t or no, build time divided by years. Or wait, this would be tier time. There's 4 tiers. Hey, tremendous. Yes, Gecko. That signifies that it's a constant value. Even though Lua doesn't have any constants built in. When you see this, it means it's a constant. Like, I should technically do this too. And then if we were really trying to be like actually good, this is just 2 constants divided by each other, so it'd be that. And then we do local current tier self.t divided by tier time. If tier does not equal current tier, then or part tier equals to number part dot name. If part tier I just do part dot transparency. If this, then 0, else 1. I would say it's not preference. It's pretty common. It's pretty standardized across all programming. That all caps like that means constant. If part tier, but it doesn't functionally do anything. But typically in other languages, you would actually define it as like a const. But just Lua things. Okay, and then the actual position should self-wall position, and the Y needs to be the final Y. So this would just be vector2.new. This would just be wall height. And then local function update. What we can do is put all of this here, connect this to update, and then we can call update an early return to make things cleaner. Boom. Okay. So now the wall should be built. I use the ability. Should get a building wall. Oh. Nil with get children. Bricks. Did I not name it bricks? Did I name it lowercase b? Classic. Okay. Clamp this to 1 through 4. Yeah. Right? I think. Yeah, I think my math is wrong. Divided by tier time. Tier time is build time divided by tier, so 0.25. Self.t 0.5. Actually should work. Interesting. Okay. Self.t times I'm never incrementing. Wait. Bam. Build time is 1. Yeah. Build time 1 second divided by number of tiers. This is 0.25. 0.25 self T. Print it all. Is it just because build time should be way less? Depends what I'm animating. Yeah, build time seems to be way less. A lot of the times I'll use springs though. Okay. Yeah, we gotta add VFX and sounds. The actual like building of it I think works. Turn off debug mode now. It is. Yeah, Major. It's with the new tech chat service that is now forced on all games. It's impossible to check if 2 players are allowed to chat if they're not in the same server. Like the tech chat service just doesn't support it. No, Sender. Reminder save this chat. I think many games will just break the QoS, nothing will happen. And I think global chat, I don't know. I think there's lots of I think it's a very gray area and they're not coming out and saying one way or another, but yeah. Okay, so I want there to be like build VFX. So let's open from Roblox. Let's open up my VFX place and come up with some kind of like brick dust looking thing. Yeah, it is a bummer. You can do what I did, which was quick chat. Yeah, Sander. I have lots of ideas. Are your body movers on the bot server started? No. It's a completely custom physics engine. There's no body movers or anything like that. Here's how you. This is actually what's happening in the unlock animation. It's playing these VFX, these particle emitters. Which is cool. It's cool seeing it like. These VFX, and this is actually what it is. It's just these couple. It's like 3 particle emitters. You get like 5. So really doesn't take much. I think it looks awesome. Okay. Use plugins set at the particle emitters? No. I mean, I have one plugin for particle emitters that is the what? The emit one? Right here. I mean, I agree, Gecko. But it's whatever. Okay, what do we want? I think almost like a, something like this. Yeah, like a dust or rock, exactly. What about this? These are just all from the toolbox. Every single one. Literally look up VFX pack and you'll find all of these. Cool looking wall. Thanks. Something like that. That's good. Ko, what's up, dude? Are you working on it right now? We're adding the new ability. I'll show you. So when you use this ability, it builds a wall. And you can use it to like knock up them too. Kind of like that. See you, Center. And now we're adding the VFX for it. And then eventually sound as well. Yeah, it'll like poof out when it goes away. We need 2 VFX, the building VFX and then like the poof whatever. That'd be an interesting idea, Ko. Kind of like that. Wait, I could test that. It'd actually be really easy to do. Um, yeah, they already are can clad false. Oh, because it's not moving. Okay, wait. Why don't I just hook this up to the update? Dead. A lot more sense. Thanks, Hammond. Oh. Rip. There's over here. I don't know. They kind of just like all fell in place. I feel like I'd need to like give them a random impulse. What's it? Is it impulse or apply impulse? What I'm talking about? Is that a thing? Anyone remember apply impulse? Oh, because it's a... There we go. That does. Bro. Oh, I applied it before. Whoops. Curious? No, you don't. No, you don't. I think I don't know how much. Can I multiply it by mass or something like that? Yeah. Okay. What? What? Uh. Why negative? No, because I want it to go up. I want it to go like up and out almost. Dude, what the hell? Why does this look so bad? Why does everything stick together? Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe I didn't. They should already be false, but... I'm gonna put in random numbers and hope it works with that. What? Like, why did they all go that way? That doesn't make any sense to me. What? Am I dumb? Assembly's center of mass. It returns a value from 0 to 1. A decimal. Dude, where are they going? Where are they going? What? What is happening? Why are they flying away? It's like they're not even being affected by gravity. Like, what? Can do custom physical properties and make their mass way higher. Or their density. But it's literally like they're not being affected by gravity. What? Alright. This is why I made my own test engine. This right here. I don't have to deal with this crap. I have a different idea. I'm gonna take a rectangle and I'm going to just emit like 20 rectangles. I don't really want to do square, but it's fine. Actually, no, I'm on a desktop. And then we'll do the drag or acceleration to be -2. Their lifetime be 0.2, 0.4. Their speed to be 20. Their spread angle 60. 60. Wait, we don't want -y though. Their rotation -80, 180, dot speed 10 to 90. Yeah, I've had Chick-fil-A. Why is the acceleration not doing anything? There we go. Boom. Yeah, I feel like the particles are kind of weird. I don't use laptops, so I don't know. I feel like the texture needs to be something else, but I don't know what else. Like, I could just make my own brick, but do I really want to do that? Fine, I will. What do these actually look like? They're just like a rectangle with like... Okay. And then it's just like a couple lines. Something like that, and then we duplicate this, use as mask, or what the hell? The thing is, this won't be noticeable. So I need to like, I don't remember that. Still, wait, this. All of these, let's just make their transparency a lot. Okay, and then give this like the tiniest. Like that. Okay. I know this doesn't look amazing, but just bear with me. It'll look fine in game. Export. export. What's this called? Brick. And then Windows, Asset Manager, upload, images, icons, brick. Yeah, Tower Defense RNG is active. Even though, I mean, I haven't updated it in a long time, but people still play it. Oh god. Why does that look so bad? Is it this outline that's being weird? Dude, why is this so ugly? But why do they look bad? I don't get it. That's how they look. Dude, why do they do that? I actually don't get that at all. Why do they just float up? It's like... Thanks, Tess. Appreciate it. Like, actually though, why do they just float up? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's like gravity doesn't affect them. I don't know why. I mean, they are getting destroyed too early, but it also shouldn't matter. Like here. Oh, wait, is it the force constantly being applied? Yeah. We're applying this every single frame. Dumb. Okay. So now we can actually apply stuff. And just hope it is good. Okay, we need more. But now we actually have the right look, which is apparently the hardest part. Well, I was just really confused why gravity wasn't affecting it, but I guess I was applying the force every single frame, so that kind of makes sense. Okay. That looked better. And then I want to do part apply angular impulse. Which way is... I think we want X to be barely any, right? Nice. There we go. Okay. Yes, tremendous. Adam, I think we're a couple weeks out. I'm not like in the middle of making any just drawn, but there's been lots of requests. Nice. Oh, got to use the ability. Okay, so I gotta make it so that this... It's weird. So the ball needs to... I guess we can just... Okay, wait. We can just get rid of the wall. Let's destroy. So let me just do this. Instead of destroying, when do if self dot t is greater than 3, then we destroy. Otherwise, once it's greater than do, we remove the object from there. It doesn't matter, Co. If it's not like we're gonna be cloning and whatever this like a bajillion times. Like absolute max is we would be getting this wall every 15 seconds, and it's not like the wall is like some crazy model or anything. It's negligible in this scenario, in this case. Destroy, otherwise you remove it. Let me just go. If as move. And then at the now we can actually do them at that same time. Nice. Cool. Okay, so then we need a sound effect when we build, a sound effect when it's destroyed, and VFX when building, and then we're done. Yeah, Co. They can hit through the wall. I think I'm gonna keep it like that. Because I think the ability to move the bots is already really strong. Like that tremendous. Right there is a great example of the wall. Like, boom. I actually think wall's really good. I'll be curious to see like how things shake out in terms of like yeah, we'll see, Greco. If it's too OP, I'll nerf it, but let's just make it exist first. Okay, so build SFX. I don't know yet, tremendous. We gotta, if you guys have more ability ideas, let me know. Let's get rid of that. Terrible. I think it was this that I liked. Oh no, I think it was this. And it just looks like a fart cloud. Oh. Hmm. I think I almost want like smoke to come out like the bottoms, like. Hello, guest. Did you get that VFX kit? Literally just look up VFX kit in the toolbox and you'll find a bajillion of them. Maybe something like that. Or maybe like this. Kind of cartoony. I think that would be cool. Voice lines for each character? Should I voice act every single character? Oops. I like that. I haven't played Clash Royale in years. And they keep on changing it, so I don't know. I don't even know what's good anymore. So I wouldn't be able to tell you. Okay, I like that. And then we need to do if one and smoke it. What was I doing? I was doing 10, I think. Yeah. Motivational cheerleader. Next nil with emit. Why? Oh. Okay, they need to be immediately visible. Yeah, it like takes a second. So their transparency would be immediately visible. God. Their size needs to also be okay, let's try that instead. So actually I'm gonna immediately go into here, set transparency to 0 all the time. I could go, yeah. Honestly, it doesn't look that good. Actually, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's just far away, it doesn't look amazing. Or maybe we need to make it wider so it like comes out of the front more. Maybe that's what I do. Like this. Try that instead. Okay, I think it's fine. At least the destruction looks cool. Okay. Now we need a sound effect. Might be absurdly loud. Sorry. Dude, I literally turned it down all the way and it was still that loud. That's absurd. I'll just mute my desktop audio for now so you guys don't need to Dude, it's so loud. Do like sorry, the music will come back in a second. Roblox is just absurd and they make the audio on here like so loud it's absurd. Oh no. Dude, how is there not like a build noise? Actually insane. Bricks. The search on here is so bad. Dude, it's so bad. It's actually insane. I'm not gonna make my own. No, sorry. Mechanical. What? I click mechanical and it just is like, you know what's mechanical? Machine hum. That's what you get. Nothing else. That's so funny. Dude, like tell me why I look up Lego and I get Call of Duty World at War M1 Grand Reload Sound. Because his name is Lego. Why? Why, dude? It's so bad. It's actually so bad. Trending sound effects. Oh god. No, 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 Co. Trust me. Everything is in toolbox. You just gotta die. don't even know what it needs. Maybe that's my issue. Anvil. Impact. But then half of them are like, all credits go to Mojang. Okay. So it's literally unable to actually be used. Greater rewards. I honestly haven't looked. Impact. Maybe this? Rock? Wait, this one might be decent. Build. Item placement. Jesus, man. Climbing a ladder. Oh, let's just see what this sounds like. Like, honestly hard to, everything's so quiet. Oh, because I did this. Actually not bad. Like it's a tiny bit delayed, but we can fix that. Be slick. Kinda quiet. Why did I do that? Should every ability have like a default noise, like you activate the ability? Like if I equip noob, do heal, there's that heal animation or the heal noise. That's kind of just a good good noise in general for every. Like what if we just play that for every ability? Yes, Lua. Then instead of me saying play the heal sound, what we do is inside of battle scene on ability, we do sound service dot ability play. I like that. Yeah, I like that. And then I want a break sound. Can I like pitch this down actually? Pitch down. And then brick wall, local break, sound, that, and then break sound play. Kind of would like a more crumble-ish sound, but not bad. Thoughts? Yeah. Yeah. Someone was just talking about Chick-fil-A. I don't know. Okay, I think this is good enough. No one responded, so I assume it's good enough. No one cares. The builder man's ability good. I leveled up. Miss. I added the breaking noise. Wait. I think I need to look up crumble, because I think it's like too how do I toolbox? There it is. This one's pretty good. Yeah, this one's done. Oh. I think I like that. Your attention's on the bots. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Okay, that's better actually. It's way softer. The other one was like, I don't even know. Yeah, I like that a lot actually. Cool. All right, we have a new ability. Welcome back, Aiden. I think this turned out actually like really nice. I think this ability is actually very good, even though maybe at first glance it doesn't feel like it's that good. But just being able to, like, you're essentially moving their bot, which is able to do quite a bit. Like in that fight right there, I would have just call. That's too bad. It's gonna stay. Every ability will do that when they use an ability. I could maybe add like some sparkle effect, because I think the noob looks a little bit better because there are effects that come out when he uses his ability, because that's just what the ability effects do. But maybe it needs to have like a little bit of a pop regardless. Okay. is the noob's ability. Noob's ability is just to heal. It's pretty lame, but it's literally a starter ability or starter character. So it just does like a 20% heal. I don't have Builderman place a wall himself because that would require a lot of work. I think this is good. I'm actually quite happy with this. Fortnite? Yo, wait a minute. Literally Fortnite. You're cranking 90. There you go. Actually, no, this is good. This is actually, like, I really like this. I think it's a good ability, useful, skillful, actually. A couple different things you could do are, like, be able to set when you want an ability to go off based off of like time or maybe health or I don't know what else, but something like that. Position. Yeah, I will. You'll be able to like click and see what he is. But I also think it's thematic, like, because this is Builderman's ability. I mean, building a wall. Have Trump instead. Build the wall. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna end the stream. It's been real though, but I'm hungry. Yo, wall might be OP. Alright. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get some Chick-fil-A. So, good night, everyone. Bye.